Hey, good morning, young fella.
G'day, yours. Thanks for having me.
Where are you at with you? Are you back at training now? You strapped on the footy boots and going hard again?
Yeah, yesterday was our first day back for the 1 to 4th year players, so we've had 1 day back and then, just about to head back in again this morning.
Is that a rude awakening, Josh, going back to training for the first time again after a bit of a break?
Oh, it's, I suppose when you know it's just around the corner, you're almost itching to get back into it, but I suppose as long as you have a good break, and luckily I got away and did a few things, so I was pretty ready to get back into it.
Where'd you head for your break?
Well, first I had my sister's wedding over in Bali, which was really good, and then I went over with a couple of the other boys over to the States.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Whereabouts on stateside did you go?
Oh, I started in Cancun, actually in Mexico, which was interesting, and that was good fun. And then New York, Vegas for a couple of days, and then finished in LA and just relaxed there before we came back home.
Did you catch up with Joel Selwood? I think he's been over there doing a little bit of sports viewing too, hasn't he?
Yeah, we did in New York. We caught up with him, so we crossed over there. So we spent a night together over there, which was good.
Did you head out? You didn't head out to Mickey Mantle Bar there or anything like that, did you?
No, not that one. We did head to a bar, but I can't even remember what it was called. There's that many of them over there.
It was late.
What was the highlight of the trip, Josh? One. If you're going to send us overseas and say, right, boys and girls, you got to go here. What's out of all the destinations you saw? Where's the what was the pick of them all?
No, I think we decided that Cancun was pretty good. We were impressed by that place. It's good fun, but also just an amazing beaches and stuff like that. And so that was definitely our favourite. But one thing that stood out for me was going to the American sport. Just the way they do it all was fantastic. It was good to see that.
What did you see?
Oh, we watched a bit of everything: basketball, NFL, and ice hockey. So we did the whole lot, and just the way they just get into it. And I went and watched Philadelphia down in Philly, and spent a day down there, and they got done, but all the supporters after the game, they party as if they just won the grand final. So, it was interesting, a bit different to over here, that's for sure.
Well, Josh, you've just spent your first year with Geelong. How would you summarise that first 12 months?
Yeah, came in, had a really good pre-season, and then the season started, and I suppose early in the year I was playing in the senior side, but wasn't going great, and probably just put a little bit too much pressure on myself, got a little bit overawed, and it was probably reflecting in the way I was playing. And then second half of the year, I went back to the twos for a couple of weeks and found a little bit of form again, and the second half of the year came out and almost got a licence off the coaches to just sort of, just play instinctive footy, not worry too much about making mistakes and things like that. And I think second half of the year got much better. Still a lot of improving to do, but hopefully I can take that momentum into this pre-season and the season next year as well.
Josh, have you always been one of those players that's put a lot of pressure on yourself?
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of blokes, playing AFL footy and the type of people we are, we're very competitive. So I think everyone does, and everyone probably goes through stages where that might get the better of them a little bit. So hopefully I'll learn from that, and as I said, I can be, better for it going into the future.
Were you nervous going into a club like Geelong, the club that had so much success and had, so many great players around? Can you remember how you first felt when you arrived there? Yeah,
it seems like a long time ago now. It's only a year, but I don't think I was nervous. I think I was more so just really, really excited and rapt to have the opportunity to end up at a club where, like you said, there's so many great players and so many guys that I could learn off. And but yeah, maybe once playing footy came around, I sort of didn't want to let those blokes down and didn't want to make mistakes and stuff like that. So like I said, probably did get the better of me a little bit there early last year, and I think I dealt with it well in the second half of the year, so it changed things around.
Oh, you came home like a train, Josh. In fact, I think the last game of the season you played might have been the best game I've seen you play ever when you came on in that final. Did you feel like you were very much at home on that particular night?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Obviously I'd missed the week before, so I was just itching to get out there and start as the sub, which was understandable, and I just knew that I had to make an impact, and unfortunately we still lost, but yeah, I felt really comfortable out there, and that's why ever since I've just, I'm really hungry to get into the year ahead, and I'm a bit of a shame that we have to wait all the way till March. Yeah,
no, I reckon you're cherry ripe to go again. Josh, well, I'm going to fire 5 questions at you before we let you go this morning. Okay, don't be too nervous about this. Who is a little bit fearful of the Skinfolds coming back after the break there at Geelong?
Nathan Vardy.
Who's the first bloke there at Geelong to tell you how well they played after a game?
Billy Smith.
Beautiful weather down there today. Who'll be the first bloke to take their shirt off at training just to expose the beautiful bod?
Andrew Mackey, but he's not even back today, so he'll be sitting in his backyard getting it out.
I think I might know who this is, but the best prankster in the locker room?
James Kelly, probably.
And the tightest, stingiest bloke down there at Catland?
Young fellow George Burberry is just on the senior list, so his wallet might get a bit fatter now, so hopefully he turns things around a bit.
Absolutely.
Right here, Josh.
Hey, Josh, good luck. Continued success, mate. You've established yourself there now. Now you can build on everything you were able to achieve in 2013, mate. It's a great footy club, and may you play a lot of football for them for a long time to come. We appreciate you joining us on the show.
No worries. Thanks for having me. Thanks for that.
Good on you, Josh. Josh Caddy from the Cats.
Ooh, I reckon there's a lot to like about Josh going forward.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Hey, Bretto out there in, I think in Bowie, was listening to that interview, and he's just reflecting that not too many players head up to Bonnie Doon for a quiet fish at the end of their end of season anymore, do they?
No, they don't.
They just went up to Bonnie Doon.
Why would you say
that?
On
the edge of the lake.
Get your hand up, girl.